right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started here on the mainstream this time. My name is Joseph from UMass Corsair Esports. I am your caster for this evening. Sorry, again, I have nothing prepared. I have no intro. Um, but your UMass Dartmouth Corsairs are going to get started soon. They are playing against the U.S. Naval Academy tonight, Rainbow Six Siege. So we're going to see both of these teams get into action in just a second. What's up, Ben?
I need you to pull stream over your phone so you can make sure that you're not too loud or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I just realized that they streamed last night, so your sound setting might be different
Okay.
from last time.
Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Just got to change some settings real quick. All right, guys. We're going to get things started here. The map bans are through. First map we're going to be playing tonight is going to be Cafe Dostoevsky. So both teams, you can see the names up on the top of the screen there. It says USNA Blue, United States Naval Academy Blue versus the UMass Dartmouth Corsairs. So your Corsairs are going to be on the orange team. The blue is going to be, the blue team, fitting. The blue is going to take out the Mira for the Corsairs. Again, if you watched the last game last week, Mira, I don't believe, was played in any defensive half because that's just how strong she is. Again, she can create those lines of sight through bulletproof glass and reinforced walls that cannot be shot through unless you have special operators to take out her mirrors. And his zombie is going to be disabled for the Corsairs as well. She allows those almost rock barricades to be thrown around the map, giving you cover wherever you need it. A very strong defender. The Corsairs are going to be missing her this time. The Corsairs are going to be banning out Ram and Ace. So that's a hard breacher and a vertical line of sight creator off the board for the USNA Blue. Let's see how these bans affect the operators that both sides are going to be bringing. Full disclosure, I have not done any film review or film study on the USNA Blue, so I don't know their normal op picks. We'll just have to see what operators they decide to bring as the game continues to play out. But as your UMass Dartmouth Corsairs go into the defense, they're going to start their setup. It's going to be Captain Boy on the Wamai, Phoenix on the Castle. We saw him a lot there last game, this last Wednesday. Striker back on the Mute. Panda on the Cade. We didn't see much Cade last game, so this is going to be interesting. Go over to his perspective for a little while, see what he's going to be getting up to. We're going to get started in 7 seconds. He has both of his Cades in pocket just for right now. Looks like it's going to be a very, very top-heavy hold for the Corsairs. Looks like everyone's holding on site, I believe. Yes, everyone is on site currently. The blitz is already in through the first floor bakery. He's going to start to work his way up those red stairs. IQ. The IQ is on a drone. That blitz is already in. Go to his POV. The Corsairs, do they know he's there? He's pushing it straight away. Trying to push his Legion. He gets meleeed. Can he find the kill? He will find the kill. He's going to find the second. I believe the IQ Crucifix is going to find the kill onto Phoenix. So yes, cannot find the kill onto the Blitz. And the Corsairs, that's a difficult first round. Flawless round for the USNA Blue. Corsairs did not know what just hit them. There's my cursor. And the USNA Blue will take their first attacking round. Captain Boy back onto the Womai. Striker back on the Mute. Phoenix in the Castle. Yeah, it's going to be bringing the Bandit this time. Rhino onto the Vigil, so he's going to be much harder to spot on drones. Is there some chatter in the chat right now? In the in-game chat, anyways. And the Corsairs will be defending that kitchen bomb site. So they will be defending the first floor. Yes, Panda, I believe he's on the floor above right now. Yeah, what the button is to go up floor. But we're just going to be spectating the players for right now until the round begins. And here we go. Second round of the Corsairs defense. Looks like it's going to be a very delivery-heavy take. Some shots already going through that freezer wall. Rhino playing upstairs. Yas Panda already taking some shots. I believe he was playing behind that freezer wall that got opened up. It's mostly soft there. They know the Captain Boy is going to be there. He's playing in Christmas right now. Takes a few shots. Needs him back up fast. Rhino's coming to assist. Yas Panda is going to be taken down by Sugard flip-flop. On the Thermite. Rhino coming down those main stairs. He's going to find the kill. That's the Thermite down. Main hard breacher down for the USNA Blue. Here comes the top down, roam clear. Buck, I believe he is playing on those white windows right now. White stairs windows, apologize. Fuse, he's working his way through reading. Will Rhino spot his laser? Here comes the gunfight. Knows there's at least one close by. Knows that there's one in reading. Here's the sound cue. Wants to start to work his way over. Rhino needs to be careful. Knows that there's one there. Checks the wrong corner. And Rhino's going to go down. Captain's still holding this bottom white stairs. Phoenix gets a fuse charge dropped right on his head, and he's going to go down. Unfortunate. Striker, he's going to get wall banged. Unfortunate for the mute. And Joe's going to take out Captain Boy. He tried rotating in through Christmas. He's going to get hip fired. As the USNA Blue take another round. We're going to have some operator switch-ups here. Phoenix onto the Ella. Ryan going to be playing Rhino, playing the Warden this time. Juice bringing the Raora. Crucifix back on the Nomad. Flip-flops bring Gridlock this time. Slams bring the Habana. And Mad Dog bringing the Osa. Once again, the Corsairs are going to be defending that first floor kitchen, and it just gets called the kitchen bomb site because both bomb sites are interconnected by this one doorway here. And it's easier just to say kitchen instead of kitchen cooking and kitchen service. Phoenix, by the way, on the Ella this time instead of playing that castle like he's usually on. Rhino, bring the Warden, like I said previously. A lot of shots coming in through that small bakery doorway. Blue stacking 3 players through there. Jazz. Trying to hold his water. Flip-flop is going to kill Phoenix, by the way. Flip-flop is going to kill Captain Boy as well. Jazz getting shot at through the feet holes. He's going to have to back up quickly. Striker is going to take out J-Slam. Striker with a shotgun takes out the Habana. That's the hard breach down. Rhino, he's going to take out the Blitz. It's an even 3v3 course for the Corsairs. Striker holding into that small bake. Shoots at the drone. Rhino knows there's a player upstairs. Looking for the fuse. Here's the fuse jumping down. Can he win the gunfight? Few tags in. Kills the fuse up top. That's up top control. Gone for the USNA Blue. Rhino. Here's one. And that's small bake side. I believe that's the Thermite. That's Mad. No. That's the Nomad. Thermite going to be taking a few shots from Rhino. He's going to back off in towards small bake. Trying to move in towards prep. Try to get into the bomb site. Rhino wanting to bait out that Nomad. And the USNA Blue is going to drop the diffuser. Rhino catches the Nomad reloading in the Corsairs. They will get their first round of the game. A strong defensive hold, not giving the USNA blue too much too quickly. No game audio. Let me fix that really quickly. Sorry, guys. What's going on? Hold on. What the heck, man? The blitz is going to get banned out for the side of the USNA blue, and the Corsairs will lose their mute. Taking a second for us to load in. Check the operator selection for both sides. I think that the Corsairs switched up their entire operator selection. I don't think there's one of them that stayed on the operator that they played last round. That's what I'm trying to say. Striker going to be switching off of the mute because his mute got banned out. He's going to be playing the smoke this round. Phoenix back onto the castle. He played him earlier, but not in this last round that we played. Captain's going to be on the Legion, who I don't think he's played this entire game. Rhino is going to be on the dock in Panda, as you see right now on your screen. He's going to be playing the Goyo. Has all 4 Goyos currently in pocket. Going to have to get some more of those put down as soon as he can. If he goes down, that's a lot of utility still left in his pocket that he's going to wish was around the map somewhere. We're going to take a second. We're going to go look at Phoenix. See what he's up to. Getting on. Goes to watch cameras for half a second. See where the attack is deciding to attack from. I believe they're looking in through Skylight right now. Mad Dog on the Osa. He's going to be playing on that terrace window. Rhino. Keeping his eyes open over towards terrace. Mad Dog's going to take out Captain Boy. He was playing over in Cigar, I believe. Ying sending out some of our Candelas over towards. Ying's going to jump down. Flip-Flop's going to take it out. Rhino's going to get a pick back. 4v3 Corsairs. Trying to even things up right now. 4-3 deficit. Panda's going to go down. I believe it's over towards Bathroom. Phoenix is completely separated from the rest of the defense. J-Slam's going to get tagged by Phoenix. Casey's going to go down. Joe's trying to get this diffuser planted. Rhino cannot push him through that freezer. He's going to go down. I believe Jaspan is the last one left. Can he get one? Can he get the frag onto the Nomad? Not yet. And the Aurora is finally going to finish him off. The Corsairs, they will drop a 3rd round. A well-executed attack from the USNA Blue leads to a 3rd round on offense. Won by the attackers. Let me see if I can bump the in-game audio up for you guys really quickly. See if that's better. Going into round 5, we're going to... Jazz Panda, he's going to be bringing that Goyo again. Rhino's back on the Vigil. I don't believe he had a surgery. I don't know what the context is to that. I believe I've only seen the Corsairs type in chat, so far. So I can't see anything the attack is saying. Never mind. Juice is saying things. And this time, the Corsairs will be defending the dining and reading bomb site. Phoenix, he's back on his castle. Striker again on the smoke. Captain on the Wamai. Panda's back on his Goyo. A lot of standard operators for the Corsairs. Mad Dog bringing the... I believe that's Grim this time. Grim with the bees. Flip-flops. He's bringing another shield. He's going to be playing with that Blackbeard this time. Cruzy's playing Fuse. Juice is bringing the Buck. And Slam, he's going to be playing that Hibana. So only one hard breach being played on the side of the blue. Mainly for hatches, but I don't believe that there's many hatches going to get opened. I believe there's only one that's really, really important. Striker misses the drone. Setting up on those electrical boxes. As the blue, they're going to try. Phoenix takes a few hits already. Captain, he tries to take a 1v2, and he's going to go down early. First pick for the blue. Phoenix, by the way, knows that there's a player outside that terrace window. Gets on his bulletproof cam. Knows that they're not inside just yet. He's going to try to rotate down those white stairs. Rhino, he's going to get the first pick back for the Corsairs. And even 4v4. Panda, he's going to be lit up a little bit. Corsairs know that there's a player inside of Train. Rhino, he's going to find a second pick. That's that Blackbeard down. That's the shield gone for the blue. Rhino, he's going to get found upstairs. That's J-Slam. Takes him out. Phoenix, by the way, he's going to take out Mad Dog. That's that Grim down. We go back onto the site. Can opener. Going to start to open up those reinforced walls to the Corsairs. Panda falling deeper back into sight. I believe that's Striker. He's going to be playing... Striker, he's going to get taken out by Crucifix. He was playing over towards Train, I believe, so... J-Slam hitting some of those barbed wires. Phoenix coming up on the Hibana. Does he look the right way? He sees the Hibana, knows the Hibana's in through stock. J-Slam going to take out Panda. It's all down to Phoenix. Getting burned by the Goyo canister. Slam throwing down the diffuser. Crucifix holding through those reinforced walls, and that is going to be the diffuser down. Phoenix needs to be careful. A few shots towards the Hibana. Can he find the pick? No, he will not. Crucifix kills him from inside of reading. And the Corsairs will drop the post plant. Unfortunate. Sorry for the low stream quality, guys. I'm on a laptop right now. Phoenix back onto the Ella. A lot of standard picks for the Corsairs right now. Juice bringing the Ash this time. I don't think that we've seen an Ash yet in this game. So that's the first time that the Ash is going to get brought out for either side. Crucifix back on his Fuse. Flip-Flop's going to be bringing the Deimos this time. Sorry, I almost said Fuse. He's switching off the Fuse.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Sorry, what am I saying? He's switching off the shield. I believe we've seen him run shield operators almost every round this game. Save for maybe one or two. The Corsairs, they will be defending that first floor bomb site, that kitchen bomb site, which I believe is the only one they've gotten a round one on so far. Rough defensive half on the cafe. Not what you want to be seeing for the Corsairs right now, but they still have a few rounds to turn things back in their favor and get momentum to swing their way. Captain back on his Wamai. Phoenix on his Ella. Rhino on the Vigil and Panda. He's going to be playing the Cade once again. Going to try to play from the small bake. Breach behind. They know that there's a player in through prep. Panda's going to back off. Playing around that bomb chassis. They know that to give up small very, very early, they're going to pop the Panda holding the Nitro cell, waiting for someone to push. Nitro goes out, does not connect with anyone. Too late to Cade trick. And the blue... Phoenix, by the way, rips the head of one. Panda can't get the refrag. He does take out Mad Dog. No, he does. He takes out Mad Dog. So they trade. Phoenix can't take out the second one. Knows he's on a drone. Knows he's been found out. Crucifix going to take out Striker. Through that main hallway. Rhino. Knows that there's a player inside of that. Knows there's a player pushing up. This is the Deimos. Can he win the gunfight? He might just have to run away. Knows there's a frag grenade. Puts a few shots down through the stairs. Deimos is going to be knocked. Can he finish the kill? He will not just yet. Knows the diffuser's down. Gets to confirm. Flip-flop will not be able to act as a living drone anymore. However, both remaining players know that he's coming from that red stairs top area. It gets seen through the feet holes, and the attackers will win round 6. A 1-5 defensive half for the Corsairs. Not what you want to be seeing before the role swap. Very tough hill for the Corsairs to climb. As we go to the ban phase. Both sides will get to ban one operator again. Corsairs are going to take out that Mira again, like I was saying earlier. Very, very strong defender. Allows you to make lines of sight through reinforced metal walls, bulletproof walls. An operator that the USNA Blue will not be able to use. Dokkaebi and Ace going to get taken out for the Corsairs, and that Azami, again, going to get taken out for the defensive side. So, the same defender bans. The only ban that changed for the attackers is, I believe, the Ram is still on the board for right now. The Blue have elected to defend the bar and cocktail, that third floor, top floor site. Bring the Maluzi, the Mute, the Aruni, the Legion, the Valkyrie. So that's very, very intel and utility heavy defense. The attack, bring the Blitz, the Lion, the Grim, the Ash, and the Habana. A lot of explosives there, a lot of intel potential there. With your Grim and your Lion. You're going to need a lot of explosives to get through this defense. And here we go. Round 7. First round of the attacking half of the Corsairs. And the defending half for the USNA Blue. We're going to go to Striker's POV on his drone. Sitting underneath one of the brown couches in white corridor. Just getting free intel. Not super important right now. As we're only in the prep phase. Can't be acted on. He does call anything out. Not acted on just yet, I should say. Rhino has his drone set up on Pixel. He can see the Valkyrie. As we load into the map, we're going to see the Corsairs. They're going to be split 3 over towards the south side of the map. I believe they're running 2 over towards the north side of the map. Yes. Captain going to be playing the Brava. Phoenix on the Blitz. Striker on the Lion. Rhino in the sledge. Shooting out that fire extinguisher early. Acts as a impromptu smoke grenade. Takes one shot to detonate. Detonates automatically. Panda creating a rotate hole through that reinforced wall. Knows that there's a mute jammer over close by. Sees that there's a player playing inside of the cigar hatch drop. Flip-flop, he's going to get shot out early by Phoenix. Phoenix going to take him out. Juice, he's watching for that late repel. Jazz Panda is going to go down. They know that they have the case now. Corsairs, they're going to have to go back. Going to have to collect that. Juice just going to sit around. What are you doing in bottom? In all chat. Striker needs to watch out. Takes the gunfight. Hits his shots twice. Takes the head off of Juice. Striker on the line. He's going to swing things in favor for the Corsairs. And Crucifix going to even things back up. That's Rhino down to a Nitro Cell. Captain Boy sitting on that terrorist repel. Blitz inside a cigar shop. He's going to go down. That's Crucifix. J-Slam. He's going to take out Striker. It's all down to the Captain Boy for the Corsairs. 55 seconds left. He knows this one. Over towards Piano. He's going to drop inside of New Balcony. He's going to go down. Not able to find anything off the drop. Looks the wrong way. A round that falls apart quickly for the Corsairs. Match point. 6-1. So the USNA Blue will take the Corsairs to the brink. Can the Corsairs mount a comeback? Or will the USNA Blue close this thing out 7-1? We shall see. Corsairs going to be changing up their lineup just a little bit. Striker's going to switch to the Grim this time. Instead of playing that Lion. Phoenix back on his Blitz. Captain Boy playing the Bravo yet again. Panda's going to be bringing the Capitao this time. Instead of, I forget what operator they were playing just last round. And Rhino's going to be bringing the Blackbeard. Some change-ups to the defensive side this time. They're running a Castle, a Vigil. I believe I saw a Fenrir, a Captain, and a Cade. They're going to be down in that first floor kitchen bomb site. We'll likely set it up quite similarly to how the Corsairs had. I still need to up my FPS. Not FPS. FOV, that's what I meant. Seen. And I do need to up my FPS. And we go into the action phase. Corsairs, a few spawning out towards Christmas Market. They know there's one playing that piano spawn. Blitz going to put a few shots into that barricade. USNA Blue not going to fall off the roam just yet. Striker, RA down to about half HP. Keeping his gun up. And trained over towards that piano bombs. Not piano bomb site. Phoenix immediately sees the Cade. He's going to get taken out in quick order. Panda bring the fuse shield. Rhino, he's going to get the first pick for the Corsairs. Flip-flop, that's the Captain down. Captain Boy, rolling on his drone. Rhino's going to throw down one of his ram charges. Playing on top of those. Sees the Fenrir through the floors. Gets the pick. Do the Corsairs know that there's still Flip-flop in death. Final gets Yas Panda back. The shield not going to protect him. From the Kapkan devices. I believe this is the first time anyone's called them Kapkan devices. Juice going to take out Captain Boy. On those top stairs. Vigil gets hit once. Rhino is going to move down to support. Juice going to move down to support. Does Rhino see him? He does not. And J Slam, he's going to catch Rhino. Striker with it all to do. 1v3. He sees the castle. He gets the down. 1 minute left to go. Needs to go pick up the diffuser. Does he check coat closet? He's going to run. Looking towards that small bakery side. They know he's hit a Fenrir. It wears off. They both know where he is. Throwing shoulders. Gets it down. The kill onto the Vigil. Can he find his 4th kill in the round? And close this one out for the Corsairs. Give them a little bit more life. 1v1. Ping is out. Remembers that he doesn't have the diffuser. Not much that he can do. Here's him over to his right. Jumps through and goes down. Doesn't look to see Juice on his right side. And the Corsairs are going to drop the first map 7-1. Unfortunate first map for the Corsairs. The USNA Blue played a very, very tight game. When we come back, we will have map 2, which I believe is going to be Clubhouse, up for you guys. We'll be back in just a little bit after a quick intermission. All right, ladies and gents, we are back. We're going to be getting into our second map of the night, which is going to be Clubhouse. In case you weren't here for the first map, the Corsairs unfortunately dropped their first map 7-1 against the United States Naval Academy Blue. I believe it's the Blue Rams, but I could be wrong. It just says Blue in game. But we're going to be getting into our second map of Clubhouse right here in just a second. And yeah, goodbye for now. Well, you're still going to be hearing me, fortunately or unfortunately, but you won't be able to see me anymore. So the first bands that are going to come out from either side, Corsairs banning out one of the shield operators. The USNA Blue brought Blitz and Blackbeard a lot this previous game. They're going to be banning out the Thermite as well. That's the main hard breacher. He's going to be down and out for this game. USNA Blue is going to be banning out the Azami and the Cade. So that's one electrical gadget. So that's an entry denial device down for the defenders. And Azami, the operator I was talking about last time, just being able to shape the map however she wants. Very powerful defender, so she'll be sorely missed from the side of the Corsairs. Flip-Flop, he's going to be bringing another shield attacker this time. He's bringing the Blackbeard. Crucifix back on the Nomad. Juice on the Ace. Slemo Hacks.gg. He's going to be subbing in for... I apologize. I forget the player that Slemos is subbing in for, but the Corsairs' first bomb site that they're going to be defending is going to be the bedroom. Striker back on his mute. Hasn't been banned out just yet. Captain Boy, he's back on the Wamai Rhino playing the Legion this round. Gonna start to get things set up over towards that CCTV room, trying to extend their hold just a little bit. Looks like he's going to be playing out over towards Rafters, roaming a little bit. Yes, Panda is going to be bringing the castle this round. Phoenix, by the way, setting some early shots somewhere. Over by that bedroom hallway. Over towards the jacuzzi wall. Knows that there's going to be Claymore put down. There's that first Thatcher nade going to go off. Catches out one of... It's going to be 2 Thatcher nades burned. Drone's going to be shot out. Flores device going to go down. Second Flores will probably get put down as well. Can Phoenix get the second? He will. I believe that's both ace charges down. Check over with Singer. No, he has 1 left in the chamber. Let's see, will Phoenix be able to get this one off? I believe he will. So that's all the ace charges down for the attackers. The attackers have no way of opening up that jacuzzi wall. They're going to have to force their way in through these windows or go downstairs. Juice, he's going to pick off Striker first thing. Captain Boy's going to go down to Mad Dog. Rhino knows there's one outside. Near that construction window. Watching for that. Office drop. Diffuser's going to go down first thing. I didn't even see the yellow diffuser signal on the overlay. No, there's one already inside. Rhino, 1 HP. Corsairs. It's a 1v5 for Rhino. Can't do much. Flip-flops is going to take him out. And the Corsairs will get brute forced through the... Oh, am I stupid? I'm sorry, guys. Man, I feel dumb. I didn't switch it over to the R6 screen when the round started. I do apologize. I switched my tab, but not the stream. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, you didn't miss much. Phoenix did have a very good bandit trick at the beginning of the round, but then it just fell apart from there for the Corsairs.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Man, child, I did just angle my camera down more, so when I turn the camera back on so that you guys can see me, you will see that. Okay, anyways, round 2. Looks like the Corsairs, they're going to elect to defend the CCTV cache bomb site this time. So, still on the top floor. Just a different side of the map this time. Rhino, he's going to be playing the Wamai instead of the... Sorry, I'm blanking on the operator who brought last round. The Legion. Panda's going to be on the castle again. Phoenix. Bandit tricking on the Bandit. The IQ is going to be brought, so they're going to... On the side of the attackers, so I believe they're going to try to go downstairs over by that secret door. And start opening up that floor so that Bandit has a much harder time tricking the wall. Ace brought again, Cigar flip-flop. Mad Dog on the Buck this time. Slummo Hacks on the Maverick. They might try to Maverick trick this too. I'm going to go back inside, looking at Striker's POV, sitting inside the cache bomb site. Yas Panda is going to go down to Crucifix. I believe they were inside of... They're inside of lobby right now. Rhino doesn't see Crucifix. Doesn't have his sights trained on him. Captain Boy knows his one over by Logi. That's logistics room by the desk. Rhino is going to get taken out by Crucifix. Phoenix going to take his place. Captain Boy is going to get taken out. That breach is going to start to get opened up. This bomb site is going to be split in half. The Corsairs, they've gotten one pick. I don't think they've gotten a pick yet this round. Phoenix, between a rock and a hard place right now, knows that there's one attacker below him. Be the Capitao. He will be right below him under the stairs, and Phoenix going to drop down, and he will get shot out. Phoenix, by the way, changing onto the Valkyrie for this round. As the Corsairs go to defend the Church and Arsenal bomb site. Striker back on his mute. Might be the last round that he might get to play at this half. As we did see the USNA blue ban out mute last round. SlummoHacks.gg says Mega Knight in the chat.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going to take a look at how the UMass Dartmouth Corsairs are setting up this basement bomb site. Striker throwing down a mute jammer towards the bottom of those blue stairs. Bottom of that. Next to that blue door. Probably can be spotted fairly easily from oil pit hallway. But they're not worried about that just yet. Captain shooting out the soft walls, making feet holes with that ITA-12S. Rhino. Looks like he's going to be spawn peeking. Let's see if he can catch anything off this. He's going to put a few shots into the sledge. Gets him down to 1 HP. Slummo Hacks. 1 HP at the current moment. Rhino on the dock. Almost gets a very early first pick for the Corsairs. Yes, Panda is going to be looking towards that oil pit ladder drop down. Phoenix, by the way, playing all the way up Missing a lot of shots in that drone. While he's reloading, knows that there's a Maverick. Takes a few shots over near there. Trying to contest the Maverick. Rhino, he's going to finally take down Slemo Hacks. Phoenix doesn't want to push this. We're going to go back to Striker's POV for just a second. As soon as we leave Striker's POV, he starts Phoenix's POV, he starts shooting. See, he knows the Maverick is still there. Doesn't want to throw any shoulders just yet. He wants to just sit there, wait, and try to bait him out. Rhino sitting in those secret stairs. Not really secret, but that's the call out. I believe he hears one over towards lobby. Does he? He can hear one walking in over towards stock. Knows there's a drone. Drone gonna get shot out. Throws a few shots in. Gonna take out one. Can he find the second? No, he will go down. Rhino gets his own trade though. Fuse gonna be able to. Singar flip-flop's gonna take out Striker. He's gonna have moved over towards. Juice gonna take out Phoenix, by the way. Corsair's dropping like flies. The blue dropping to that kitchen hatch, I believe. Juice, he's gonna take out Jaspan, I believe. He was the last defender up on board. It's all down to Captain. He gets a second. Here's the sound cues. He knows where the Maverick is. He get the swing. He hears the Claymore go down. He's just hold his water. He can't hit the shots, and Singard flip-flop is going to kill him. Must have heard his footsteps. A close round that the Corsairs ultimately end up dropping. Seems like the USNA Blue have had an answer for almost everything that the Corsairs have tried on this defensive half. The Maverick is going to get banned out. So that blowtorch will not be of use in any of these next 3 attacking rounds. Blue going to have to try and find another way to try and open up some of these reinforced walls. Ace does not get banned out. Ace is still on the board. The blue will not elect to bring them this round. Bring a very similar... Sorry, scratch that. Changing up their attacking strategy a little bit. Bring the Finka, the Aurora, the Ash this time instead of the Maverick, because obviously he's banned out. Can't bring him. Captain Boy, he's changing from the Malusi to the Legion this round. Rhino's back on the Vigil. Panda's back on the Castle. Phoenix on the Bandit. And Striker on the Mute. They're going to leave his Mute on the board. Phoenix going to be playing over by those jacuzzi walls. A lot of chatter going on in the chat tonight. Didn't see as much of that last round. Last week, sorry. A lot of drones getting shot out. USNA Blue down to 3 of their original 5 that they had as they go to the attack phase. Action phase, it is called. Sorry. I'm fumbling over my words tonight. Rhino, he's going to be roaming down in the lounge. You can hear the wall starting to get opened up by those ace charges. Sees the Claymore. Mad Dog's going to find Captain Boy, I believe, from outside those bedroom windows. That's going to be flip-flop going down immediately. Crucifix on a triple kill. Rhino's going to knock Mad Dog from those windows. So 1v3, effectively. Can Rhino... knows where the Ashes cannot find him. An almost flawless round. And the Corsairs cannot find anything on that gym defense. Everything goes wrong. Similar setup to what we saw last round. Actually, it's an identical setup, just the wrong site. Corsair is going to move to the CCTV cache bomb site. Flip-flop changing from, I believe they were playing the Osa last round. The 0. Mad Dog on the Amaru. Don't believe I can see what they're bringing. I assume they're bringing the G8. Might be running the shotgun. Might be getting a little confident right now, seeing that they're 0-4 up and can afford to drop a round in case things do go wrong. But as we go into round 5, the Corsairs need to find something here if they have a prayer. If they want to have any hope of bringing home a map win tonight and forcing the third map. Like I said, same setup is going to be happening for the defense. Crucifix going to be moving from the Hibana to the Sledge. Juice going to be moving from that Finca to the Knock. Flip-flop, Mad Dog keeping their ops. And Slemo is going to be changing from Gridlock to Ash. Striker is sitting all the way in secret right now with the shotgun. He could be dangerous in case someone tries to jump in through that secret window. Phoenix, bandit tricking. Mad Dog, he's going to be taken out early by Captain Boy. Didn't mean to use caps lock. Captain Boy finds the first pick early for the Corsairs. That's that Amaru down. Rhino, he's going to be playing inside of that bedroom hallway. Didn't mean to flip that way. Singard. Flip-flop. He's going to take out Striker. I believe Striker was playing down in that secret Knock is going to find themselves in the building. Captain Boy is going to take out Juice. He was sitting in the middle of the site. No cover to be found. Singard takes a few hits from, I believe that's Yas Panda. Rhino's going to go down to Slemo. Slemo, he's been playing quite well since he joined the game. USNA Blue are going to drop the diffuser as Singard is going to go down. Yas Panda takes him out. Corsairs the control of the diffuser. Rhino, does he hear the player coming in through Con? He does. Lines up the pistol. Cannot find the kill. Hits the beeper. Crucifix knows that there's a player in towards construction. Looks over toward... The pings come in. They know that there's a player coming in through rafters. Can Panda... Panda does not win the gunfight. It's all up to Phoenix. Phoenix gets shot through the... Phoenix knifes the Ash! Oh my goodness. It's Phoenix versus the Sledge. He gets the kill! Corsairs. Wow. He looked like he wasn't even on his screen. What a round for the Corsairs to win. Good clutch from Phoenix. And the Corsairs will get their first defensive round on the board. First round of the game on the board. coming at a very crucial time as they're about to go on their attacking half. If they can find one more round in this defense, they will be in very good shape going into their attacking half, as they'll have momentum in their favor. Same 3 sites played back-to-back. Corsairs have gone Gym, then CC, then Church on both of their sets of rounds played. I'm not finding the right words that I want to describe what I'm thinking about right now. Sorry, guys. And here comes the action phase. So Panda, he's going to be upstairs currently in lounge. Looks like he wants to get up. Nope, he's going to drop down to that oil pit. Shoots out it. Here's that sledge. Juice is down early. Looks like this might be a blue rush. I don't know if there's anyone. And Striker, he's going to get caught inside that rotate hole. Juice just in there. Sitting inside of blue. Captain Boy takes a few hits. See if he tries to go for the wall bang. He will not. Can he hit his shots? Slemo's going to go down to Rhino. Can he find a second? No, he will not. It's all down to Phoenix. He had a clutch in the last round. He will not this round. Fires at the wrong time. Tries to pre-fire. Stops shooting at the wrong time. The bans will clear. USNA blue with 5 rounds off the back of that. Sorry, oil pit rush from the sledge. I believe that was Slemo. Rushes straight down into oil pit. Capkin's going to be banned out from the Corsairs. An interesting ban on this map. I don't believe I've seen that ban come through in any of these rounds. A Capital ban kind of makes sense for Clubhouse. Just in case the defenders want to play inside of rafters. Capital's a very easy way to get the defenders out of rafters. Sens is going to get banned out from the attackers. I feel like that's a misban from the side of the USNA blue. Or they could just be trolling. We'll see what happens. The Zombie's going to get banned out from the side of the Corsairs. So the defense will not have the Azami available to use. Those bulletproof barriers will not be present. So Raptors will get that much harder to hold. But I believe Mira is still on the board, which is kind of crazy. This is the first time that we're not seeing a Mira ban in any of the games that I've casted. And I've casted, this will be my 4th map so far. And the defenders will elect not to bring the Mira this time. Interesting decision. Juice, he's going to be playing over by those red stairs. Slemo on the smoke, he's going to be shooting out that rotate. He's going to shoot out that shoots out that pipe early. Singard going to be taking some damage early by shooting out the pipe. Singard is going to be all the way downstairs in basement hallway over by church. I don't know what's going. He could be trying to spawn peek out towards. He is. Singard flip-flop trying to hold peeks over. Mad Dog's going to take out Captain Boy, and Yas Panda is going to immediately get his refrag. So, Singard looking over towards Jacuzzi, not finding anything just yet. And Juice going to take out Rhino with a knife. Going back over to Singard's POV. He can't see anything over towards Jacuzzi just yet. He can hear the sniper ringing out. It's effectively a 3v3 right now. Singard still sitting inside of that dirt container. Smoke canister going to be pushing those players away from the spot that Singard would be able to see. Yas Panda almost goes down to the smoke, but he's going to get a kill through the wall. He finds Juice. It's a 3v3. Enemy detected outdoors. Could that be... I believe Singard ran all the way up in through kitchen. Crucifix sitting on his stairs. Just making sure that he has a safe rotation up. Striker, he's going to use his second Dokkaebi call. Second of the two that he has in his pocket. Singard Football is going to take out Yas Panda. He was on 1 HP. They have intel on the smoke. Phoenix, by the way, going to take out Slemo. Phoenix is going to take out Crucifix. Need to collect this diffuser very quickly. Get back. Gets back in the bomb site. Singard flip-flop. Going to have to rotate all the way back through Cash. Striker knows he's there. Striker takes him out. A very close round with Striker. He's going to seal it away for the Corsairs. A round you absolutely needed to win. No match point yet for the USNA Blue. Slemo back onto the smoke. Phoenix taking up the ace again. Yas back on the Cali. Rhino on the Ash this time. Captain on the Grim and Striker on the Dokkaebi again. Singard bringing the Tuber out this time instead of the Aruni. Aruni's going to be brought by Mad Dog. Crucifix bringing the Fenrir again. And Juice being played by Castle. Sure. Castle going to be played by Juice this round. Quite similar to the round that we just saw, at least in terms of the operators. Defense is going to be over towards the CCTV bomb site. Juice already hunting for drones. Knows that there's one over by Raptors. He's going to shoot out one. Trying to get in through and see the bomb site. Corsairs already know where the bomb site is, but they will not know exactly who they're going up against just yet. Captain sitting his drone all the way over by Jacuzzi wall, just in case anyone starts trying to lurk over by Jacuzzi. Yas Panda is going to be keeping his drone outside just for a second. Phoenix spawning. Phoenix is going to start droning out over towards that warehouse spawn. Does it look like there's... Phoenix going to get things started. There's actually no denial except for those two brow canisters. So this wall will get open early. Phoenix is going to kill Singard. That's that Tuberau gone, so no more denial at all. They will have to waste some utility to get in through those Aruni walls, which cannot be destroyed, I don't believe. Flores drone is going to be used. They got to be careful about how they use those. Phoenix going to get back on the rappel. Can't run around. Let's go look at Panda's POV. Mad Dog's going to take out Striker. He will go down. He closed the round out last round for the Corsairs. They know that there's one still playing over by Raptors. Yes, Panda. Uses an explosive lance to try and take out that Aruni gate. Corsair's captain. Here's one. Gets the kill onto the Aruni. Gets the refrag, I believe. Captain takes out Crucifix. Phoenix knows there's one over in garage still. Misses the melee. Needs to go upstairs quick. He gets found out by the castle. It's all down to Yas. Sitting outside, watching Raptors with the Cali sniper. Both players playing inside of... One player inside of Cash, one player inside of CC. Both players able to hear him. That's going to take off 10 seconds off the clock. That smoke canister. Jazz Panda, he's going to start rotating all the way around. Looks like he might try to go up those red stairs. He has 20 seconds to find out what he's going to do. Juice looking at him. Yes. Takes a hit. Needs to find 2 picks insanely fast. Will he find the first? He will not. Slummo's going to gun him down, and that's map point for the blue. No bans this round. If the Corsairs can push it one more, we will have a ban phase. 6-2 right now. The Corsairs down big time. Just not being able to find round wins. I mean, yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory if they're losing. But enough of my yapping. Corsair is going to be bringing the Ace, the Thatch, the Ash, the Flores, and the Dokkaebi. A very similar look to what we saw this past round, except Panda is going to be moving off the Cali onto the Thatcher. Captain staying with the Flores. Then Striker back on his Dokkaebi. Flip-flops on the Warden. Cruzy's playing the Mozzie. And they're going to be defending this. Slummo, he's playing all the way upstairs currently. Juice, he's going to be following him. I believe this is called the false bomb site strat. So the entire USNA blue team is going to start opening up this top floor, just making it look like they're playing. See what Juice elects to do here. I believe he's baiting for someone to just peek outside and run past him so he can hit them with a shotgun, but I don't think he'll let it happen. And he's going to fall off very quickly. I don't think the Corsairs know exactly where the bomb site is. Slemmo is going to go take out Rhino immediately. Unfortunate. Go to look at Panda's POV. Phoenix needs to be careful. There's going to be a lot of resistance. Slemmo hacks. Singar flip-flop kills himself with the C4. Captain Boy's going to go down to the Ella playing on those main stairs. Phoenix already inside the bomb site. He's going to get killed by the... knocked by the smoke. And that second gas canister will finish that kill. Striker up on the top floor is going to find out Slemmo. That roam presence is going to be eliminated for the side of the USNA blue. Gaspan is moving upstairs to roll with Striker. That Gers mine going to go off. One more call able to be used. Striker can hear one close. Gonna flash out, gonna start pushing down. Striker knows there's one nearby. That's the Mozzie. He has to fall off. Striker runs straight into the Nitro Cell. It's a 1v3 for Jazz. Mad Dog will not be able to find him. 1 minute left for Jazz to do the impossible. Or the almost impossible. There have been a lot worse rounds that he could have been put into 1v2 in that we've seen earlier this game. Excuse me. I believe Juice is trying to shoot at Jess through the hatch with the shotgun. Jess knows. Might try to drop. The flank cam calls at the Mozzie. 18 seconds left. Jess has to go for something here. He's going to run straight into the bomb site. Juice going to take him out. No time to plant. And that is game. UMass Corsairs win, I believe, a collective 3 rounds between those two maps. Not a good showing for the Corsairs tonight at all. GG's the USNA Blue. And the Corsairs will have to take a few things back to the drawing board. And that's going to be it for tonight for the UMass Dartmouth Corsairs Rainbow Six team. I have been Joseph Ladd. I've had an amazing time casting for you all tonight, as hopefully you can tell that my voice isn't as dead tonight, or hopefully the volume's been increased a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit clearly, more clear tonight. Sorry, it's late. It's currently almost 9 o'clock, and I've been up since almost 7, so I'm quite tired. I'm going to be saying goodnight here from the esports studio here at UMass Dartmouth. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. Please take care of yourselves and have a great night. Joe Ladd, out.